Hi everyone, my name is Anna Anders, humbly here at home today, January 25th. I'm going to try and shoot a prayer and meditation video. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to my YouTube channel as well. So thank you, and just going to humbly get started here with some prayer. And I'm going to do the third step prayer. God, I offer myself to Thee to build with me and to do with me as Thou wilt. Relieve me of the bondage of sick and suffering self, so that I may better do Thy will. Please take away all my difficulties, large and small, so that victory over them all would bear witness to those that I could help, of Thy power, of Thy love, of Thy way of life. May I do Thy will always. Amen, and thanks be to God in the most highest. I'm humbly Anna Anders here at ForGlobalPeace.com, and we're just going to go right into reading some meditation books. I have somebody on their way over. Oops, the spine is it's all crooked in here. But this is good stuff, because it just shows that I really have some old meditation books. So just going to open this and see what happens. Okay, and I open to, are you ready? I open to Faith is. Faith is thanking God when I'm left with shattered plans that He has better ones. Amen, and thanks be to God in the most highest. That's right. I have to just let go and let God on any given day because of, how do I put this? Yeah, I make plans, but then I got to know that God's going to plan the results for me, and I have to stay out of the way, humbly. And that means I have to keep going with the flow of life, with all the work that I'm humbly trying to do here at home at ForGlobalPeace.com. The next reading is Faith is. Faith is rejoicing in the eternal glory accumulating from my temporary troubles when my usefulness or my health or my loved one is gone and I feel not needed. Oh my God. And I have in here Mom and Dad as of 11/4/11. Amen, and thanks be to God in the most highest. So I know what it's like to lose a parent. I've lost both my parents as of recently, and it's, wow. It's so tragic and it's soul stirring, and, their energy never goes away from me. There isn't a day that doesn't go by that I don't think about my mom and dad. Okay, and I open to, this next book is God's Little Devotional Book, okay? And I open to love what you do and feel that it matters. How could anything else be more fun? Well, that is so cool. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Anders, humbly here at ForGlobalPeace.com, and I love what I do here at ForGlobalPeace.com. I love the way the products are evolving, slowly, surely, and humbly. So, just got to take it one bite at a time. And when I say that, I'm thinking of an old friend of mine, Herb Babbitt, who used to say, Anna, how do you eat an elephant? And I'd say, one bite at a time, Herb. And he said, that's right. So, and that's what's taught me to deal with, just the everyday hustle and bustle of life. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Okay, done with that one. Don't want to be too long-winded here. And we are 3 minutes and 43 seconds into the video. The next book is called Whispers of Joy. And I opened it to, let's see here, and I got to put on my glasses. I don't know why I keep popping them back in my pocket. So let me see. Okay, I opened to Pleasant Things and Unique Circle of Influence. Okay, and I'm going to read Unique Circle of Influence. The next time you're tempted to covet the good life, think again. Compared to many people, you're probably already living it. Why not try hard to be thankful for all that God has given you? Decide to make an impact for Him in the unique circle of influence where He has humbly placed you. Amen, and thanks be to God in the most highest. We're trying to do that here at ForGlobalPeace.com. We recently started up, let me just say this. Let me throw the conversation in reverse. I was arrested here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Some corrupt people had me arrested, most corruptly, because they knew they were going to have me arrested. They called the police, and then the following week, they called the police the one week, and then the following week, the police showed up to arrest me. So they knew they already had contact with Flagstaff Police Department. I didn't know. I wasn't even talked to about anything. And so it was corruptly done by some corrupt people locally here. And the fact is, I haven't been to my meetings since this situation happened. And I will never step foot on that corrupt property again, because that's what it is. And I'm just going to let go and let God, let my higher power handle the corrupt people of the hour. So what I want to say is, I'm not trying to be too soured, and I know I'm rhyming here, but I want to say this. We're not going to miss no more meetings, folks, because I need my meetings. And so God has inspired me recently to start up some Al-Anon meetings and some AA meetings and a prayer talking circle. So, and the gentleman that I asked to lead the prayer talking circle has agreed to do it, and I was like so happy to hear that, because we need it. We need the healing mojo right here in our home. We also need to help others too, humbly, and so that's what I want to do. I want to suit up, show up, try not to throw up at the ugly part of life that people struggle with. So that's what it is, and when you reach out to help somebody, it ends up helping you as well. So I'm looking forward to the meetings. We already had 2 meetings here, and they both were wonderful. So I'm grateful, humbly, and I'm going to move on now to prayer and meditation. So if you're not doing anything on Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. or Friday evenings at 6:30 p.m., and you have a peaceful nature and respectful nature, you're welcome to come to our meetings. So humbly, I'm done making that announcement. I'm Anna Anders here at forglobalpeace.com, locally in Flagstaff, Arizona. Even if you're visiting in town, you can stop by and say hi to us. Okay? 1001 meditations, but we have to be here, so make sure we're home. All right? 1001 meditation book. I'm opening to, oh, here I go with my glasses again. Care Bear, can you keep an eye out for that young lady and let me know if you see her ahead of time so I can shut off the video if I need to. Okay, so mind and body and healing the psyche. You know what? I'm going to read all 4 of these, and then I think I'll shut down the video and start another one, because they're all 4 good. The first one is self-forgiveness. When we perform an action that contravenes our moral code, we experience feelings of guilt, which pervade the psyche like the smell of dirty laundry. Washing our psychic laundry is essential for peace of mind. Imagine entering the house of your psyche. Search each room for dirty laundry and acknowledge the wrongs this laundry represents. Now take the laundry to a tub and wash the fabrics in clean waters of self-forgiveness. As the dirt washes away, feel your guilt dissipate. Wow. Huh. Interesting, because you know what? The other day, I think it was Friday, I filled my bathtub up with a lot of fabric for peace flags and stuff, because I had to wash it and then sanitize it and all that happy stuff, and we've been washing it and folding it and drying it ever since. And what do I want to say about that? It's interesting how higher power works everything out in divine timing. That's all I want to say about that. Thank you. Okay, moving on. The divine child. The Jungian, I don't know how to pronounce it, Jungian archetype of divine child represents our innate innocence and vulnerability. There is often a temptation to reject these childlike qualities in the quest for maturity. However, if we can cherish these qualities within ourselves, they provide a valuable catalyst for transformation. Wow, this is powerful too. I'm going to move on to the next reading and then I'm going to talk. A child's heart. A great man is he who does not lose his child's heart. Amen, and thanks be to God in the most highest. And what I want to say about that is this. When we had our meetings the other day, a couple of the parents brought their little ones. And so here at the house, we had the little kids running around and stuff. And I just so loved it. I mean, I loved just seeing the interaction between the kids playing and stuff. It was good mojo. And then this kind of leads me to my own inner child is what I want to talk about, because my inner child was wounded by the corrupt situation of me having to be arrested here in corrupt Flagstaff, Arizona, because I know I did not deserve to be arrested. And everybody in their heart of hearts knows that too, most sincerely. So what I want to say is, yesterday I was walking the mall, doing my exercises, and I'm going to have to speed up because this video is getting too close to 15 minutes, but I was walking the mall and doing my exercises, and as I went into the mall, they had a community event taking place in Flagstaff. And there was the police department had their own table, if you will. And I approached them because I was not going to let fear chase me away from being in a public place with talking to the individual police officers here. And matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the officer that I was speaking with was one of the officers that arrested me here in town. But I simply introduced myself and told him who I was and what we're doing here at forglobalpeace.com. And I looked him in his eyes very calmly and very peacefully. And then I politely said to him, I said, you know, we're starting to have meetings here at forglobalpeace.com. And we have children that are coming. And you guys are giving away these teddy bears here today. So do you mind if I pick one out for one of the kids? And he goes, no, help yourself. So I did. You know, let me just say this before I shut off the video. In my old days and my old ways, I would have allowed that fear to paralyze me, and I would have avoided that situation at all cost. I'm not going to do that today. That is not healing to my soul. It does not liberate me. It doesn't do anything to empower me. Avoidance is not the answer for me, so I can't do it. Soul, I can't do it. So I have to face things head on and see what my higher power is going to reveal out of the situations that I'm even afraid of. I'm going to turn off the video. I'll come back to video number 2 where it talks about reparenting ourselves, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube prayer meditation videos. Thank you.